Let's give Crowcoach a
What is it,
wide
Grey
berth.
Boy?
Ah!
Hold on.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When did you last see your wife?
5 days passed, 'fore dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different than late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
Hello, Yep Incorporated. Yep.
Indeed.
Okay,
This
cool.
is your free yep.
My free Yep?
Look in the
Wait,
woods.
how much is the
Missed
next one
something.
gonna cost?
Ask around, too. She have
10
any
credits.
friends?
Whoa!
Keeps to herself mostly.
With today's
Watches the
inflation, sir, that is a
blacksmith
great
stones
price.
at times.
I mean, yeah,
Whoa.
honestly.
Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll
So
try
what's
to
like the
find her.
resale value of that
No
Yep?
promises.
All resale values of the yeps are illegal by the trademark and patent of the Yep Incorporated.
Well, surely the Yeps have no inherent value then if there's no resale
Greetings,
value.
you Glenna.
Exactly. They're useless.
The gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait
Like
till I'm done
someone-
carving it.
But I put all my
Just
stock
like-
into Yep.
Then you
Butcher's
will
wife.
have a great
Butcher?
market value when we go to
Might have
buy
called him a
Air
butcher when we lived in the
Incorporated.
shade of Novigrad
This
Falls.
sounds
Now
silly.
he deals in carrion, fallen
Indeed.
animals.
I know
Their
people
bones still
buying
fit for
Air.
soap.
Well, fucking
So-
I may
all the time.
start
Buying
purchasing GameStop shares with my Yep shares.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
Sounds profitable.
She come by at times.
As long as you do not
She
aim
seems
to
strange
degrade
lately.
gamer
Any
stuff.
idea where she might have
Uh,
gone?
Oh, no.
always-
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always.
But I
It
bet
might be
against
George,
gamer
it's the
subs.
wolves got her. Been howling
I'm
the
sorry,
nights
sir, we're
through
gonna have to
lately.
cancel out your
Even the
stock.
Baron's men are feared to come by.
Damn.
Hannah must have gone to the wood to
Just
gather
like that
mushrooms, maybe.
high-ranking
Strange
FBI or
indeed,
CIA
the hounds
agent
got
that bet against, you know, Trump's company stock right before his assassination. No
Thanks.
correlation.
Farewell.
No correlation at all.
Gramps, give us a tail. Could you get on? Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
No.
It's sharp, believe it or not. Need to talk to your father.
Hey, Arctic.
Yeah.
I forged swords once.
How late would you be willing to come over?
For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Today?
Yep.
He's always on call.
Whenever you need me to come over, I guess.
Wanted
Okay.
to ask you about Hannah.
Because Nick's
Could
just
she look after
started
your children?
making the chicken Alfredo.
Hannah?
Okay.
Do you know where she is?
No,
So,
that's why
I'll let
I'm
you know
here.
when
She maybe tell you where she was
it's-
going or anything else.
done or when it's close to being done.
Okay.
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat
Cool.
them. I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Thanks. Farewell.
Oh no, I got a friend request on Steam. I bet it's a bot.
Probably.
Strife Soda.
What did this man do to you?
Him? Nothing. Appeared in the village, looking to trade his ring for some bread.
But we've no food, none, because of the black ones. Trampled our fields, raided our granaries,
Yep,
burned our orchards.
no clue who this
So
is.
instead of bread, he'll get a noose.
Anyone I have.
Good folk, do you not have ears? I did not want this war. I have deserted to go home to my wife and child. Take everything I have, but spare my life.
Friggin' loser.
Let him go.
Wow.
Oh, sure. And maybe give him
What?
some fixings for the journey. Saddle up a horse
Yeah,
for
man.
him.
Black ones showed us no mercy. We show them none in return.
No.
Tried it the nice way. Gotta try something different.
Did he die? I think me using Igni in the beginning of that fight killed this guy. Well, that's just too damn bad. That's upsetting. I just get my fingers get jumbled up and I just don't know what to do and then I die. Oh cool, I get to try this again.
What did it?
Skip, 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 we've also this. Skip, 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 release him. Skip, 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 skip. That's what you get for lynch mobbing.
Thank you. If you had not come.
If I'd not come, only one man would have died. Really going back to your wife?
Yes.
4
She
men
bore a
died
child
because
just before the
Geralt
war
came.
started. A girl.
Crazy.
I named her Beatrice after her grandmother. Why? Why did you help me?
It was the lesser evil, I think. Now go. Stay off the high roads and give any villages a wide berth until you cross the Aruga.
Kill if you love the gods!
Killed you, you scurvy mutant!
Conjure it! Bastards, conjure it!
Didn't even take damage that time. Sometimes I just play like a bot. Yeah, I'm glad I came back. 150 XP, that's nuts. Just a side objective?
Get down. Stop standing on your hind legs like
You
you're cute.
can
Shut up.
One rise from the
do
barn
this.
pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
Repulsive.
No, miss, but you know
I only do it because it bothers
tis
you.
our last cow. None other left in the village.
One of these days, it's gonna lose the irony and you'll be poisoned.
Oh, they're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
It's very realistic.
I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
Peasant people coming to like a wizard or like a witch. He'd be like, please heal our animals. They're all dying. And it's like, hey, clean your barns. Stop eating food you store next to piles of crap.
Ordinary ointment.
And people were like, oh, thank you so much. You know the whole like Bo Burnham song? It's like, who needs 1,000 metaphors to figure out you shouldn't be a dick? Maybe we did need them.
Now, where's she run off to?
There are certainly some people, but in general, most people would be at least cognizant enough to be like, maybe I shouldn't eat food that has been sitting on manure. I mean, humans just naturally don't really like being dirty or filthy.
Yeah, I mean, there are some.
There are some, but they are mentally ill.
Yes, and we make
They are not
TLC
the
shows
norm.
about them, and it's funny.
Powerful.
I love watching the mentally ill on national television. I love it.
I love watching low-class people suffer. I love it.
Well.
It is my bread and butter.
How long it would take you, Geralt? I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
I need to make sure to skip this cutscene as quick as possible because there is 100% nudity in it.
It's artistic nudity, so it's fine.
I don't think that counts. YouTube will still shut me down. Death March is no joke. I just struggled against a water hag. No, I didn't die. I just struggled. I think in folklore, a water hag, like just, you know, from like the dumb peasants around the game, they say a water hag happens when you get a girl too drunk.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure that's not it. I think it's normally just like a cursed individual, which.
I have a feeling getting a woman too drunk is not what causes a water hag. But...
Yeah. Or otherwise, Ireland is. I fight for my life against everything, man. Like, I played on the second hardest difficulty. I was like, this can't be much worse. It's so much harder. Hey, clone, you should watch this part.
Show me what you got.
Oh, look. It's one of the world's strongest sorcerers, foiled by rats. Very nice, Kira. Very nice.
Could have annihilated them with one spell.
Hey, yo.
Are you AOing Kira?
There's something here.
Dudes be like, now hear me out, and it's the most conventionally attractive woman ever.
Wild teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages.
Bro, gotta ask, how much does she starch her dress?
Helmsman and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Because it's solid, dude. It does not move. It cups and does not move.
Completely mad. We must leave here at once.
It's actually made of porcelain.
I gotta know what the wild is doing.
But we came to find the elven mage, not
It's really dangerous to put on.
First, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides,
she goes through about 3 every morning.
Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Rude.
Oh, very well. Let's go.
It was very rude, Kira. It
Vela Glan.
was very rude.
But was it uncalled for?
Yes!
Okay.
She says she feels sorry for the old girlfriends I've had. That's messed up.
Yeah, because you're a piece of shit.
No, Geralt is like legitimately not. He's super nice.
What was that? An illusion?
I don't know about that.
He really is. Like he's pretty much always morally right.
Something akin to a post box for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone
Like he's a
can
witcher that
accept
lets
root
monsters go as long as they're like not in the wrong.
Sounds like he doesn't do his job.
Yeah, he does his job.
Daughter of the Gull, Laura Doran's heir.
Indeed.
I think there was a troll in an old game.
But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not
I'll tell you after the
though.
story.
Not if you know
Just
Cyril
dialogue.
looked her sword in Cireo. Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
The rats, why did he need them?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Kira's keeping more secrets. What a surprise.
Got the old
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No, I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer. Or who might be listening.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
I managed to. But while on the island, I did sense something strange. How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Phi Kyle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Phi Kyle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Let's try Kira's lamp.
They're on to us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. We've no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. At him!
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe?
Like to die of hunger if we leave them there. I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head. But one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What happened then?
Fear. Terrible fear. I feared the men who approached, but I also feared the potion, drinking it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No. For I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach.
Jesus.
They tore me apart, and I could not even scream.
It's the worst. Like,
have I not suffered enough?
probably the worst way I could think to die.
I leave this place!
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that—
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me. Stupid woman.
I figured.
yourself?
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Where's that noble?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get
quiet
us
as a
the level
mouse,
to the island.
head split open like a rotted pumpkin.
I know the man. He lives in
More like a
Origin,
peasant
in
now,
Lakeshore.
sloshing around in
Find
his
him
own blood and
immediately.
shite.
We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Too quick a death.